And now, the moment everyone has been waiting for. I can see the anxiety all on your faces of the representatives of the 24 qualified teams.
Le tirage au sort, 4.
For the draw, 4 African football legends have been invited, a mix of legends and professionals that are still playing, but they have all marked history.
Was captain and Afcon winner in 2013.
Italian time was free kick. However, the follow-up was headed home by Chelsea's John Mikel Obi. Obi Mikel. Mikel. Oh. It's a splendid equaliser. And now the noise is African noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome John Mikel Obi.
Hi, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. You all right? Good.
Hailing from the north of the continent, one of the most promising talents of African football, he was awarded the prize of Young African Player of the Year twice.
is Hakimi. Good shot.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and gentlemen, Mahaba Ashraf Hakimi.
Born in Bambali, he is the last captain to have lifted the Afcon trophy. Also a two-time CAF Player of the Year.
The Lions of Taranga. Mane! Senegal!
Let's welcome Sadio Mane. Well, you clean,
Hi, big
Glenn.
man. You good? Allez. Bonsoir.
Good evening.
c'est un digne.
He is a proud son of the country.
Shirley, commence de.
C'est pas une na.
Je le disais.
I was about to say it. He is a proud son of the country, two-time CAF Player of the Year. He scored goals during 5 editions of CAN.
The icon. Didier Drogba converged upon him, but they've still got it here with Drogba. Goal!
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and gentlemen, Akwaba to the national Bagbade, as we call him, Didier Drogba.
wow.
Wow, what a galaxy of stars we have with us. Not
Ambiance de
forgetting
stade.
all of the legends also out in the audience. Africa's proud of all of you guys. Thanks for the representation.
Accueillons maintenant.
Let's now welcome to give us the different groups participating, the director of competitions at CAF, Mr. Samson Adamu.
You got it, brother. Come in.
Finally, the decisive hour is here with us. It has been an amazing journey characterized by high and low moments for the 52 member associations that took part in the qualifiers. The qualifiers kick-started in June 2022 and terminated just last month in September, witnessing a total of 142 matches and a whopping 345 goals. That is an average of 2.4 goals per match. Nigerian talisman Victor Osimhen, he emerged the top scorer with 10 goals, while Algeria finished with the most number of points, 16 points. Tonight, we have one of the richest lineups as far as the qualified teams in the history of the African Cup of Nations is concerned. Of the 24 teams, 12 of them are former winners, counting as many as a staggering 13 titles between them. And now, before we draw the first ball, let us have a look at a video presentation of the draw procedures.
Hello everyone. If you're wondering how the Total Energies CAF Africa Cup of Nations Côte d'Ivoire 2023 groups are formed, here are the principles under which this draw will operate. As you can see, 24 teams have been divided into 4 pots, each containing 6 teams. The allocation of each team to a specific pot is based on the FIFA ranking on the 21st of September, with the 5 highest ranked teams and the host, Côte d'Ivoire, in pot 1, and the remaining teams allocated to the 3 remaining pots based on their ranking. Hosts Côte d'Ivoire will automatically occupy the first position in Group 1, A1, before starting the draw. Starting from pot 4 onwards to pot 1, all the teams will be selected from each pot and assigned to groups in order from A all the way to F before moving on to the next pot, such that teams in pot 4 will occupy positions A4 to F4, pot 3 occupying positions A3 to F3, and so on. Thank you for following this procedure. Now, on to the draw.
Now let's bring on the draw. According to the regulations of the competitions, our wonderful host Côte d'Ivoire will be in Group A, occupying position A1, which is the pot in front of Didier. Côte d'Ivoire is identified by a different colored ball, the green ball. First, Didier will reveal Côte d'Ivoire to us, and then we'll move on to pot number 4, where Mikel will be assisting us, and then to Ashraf Hakimi, Sadio Mane, and we'll finish with Didier Drogba. And now, Didier, please do us the honors to reveal
Thank you.
our team, Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire.
The Xylophone, our hosts, with 2 titles, they're aiming to recreate the magic of 1992 and 2015, where they'll be in Group A in position A1. And now, Mikel, over to you. But before you start, please, let us have one look at the video representation of all the teams which you are going to be pulling for us very shortly, Mikel. So in pot number 4, we have Guinea-Bissau, Mozambique, Namibia, Angola, The Gambia, and Tanzania. Mikel, please give it a nice stare and reveal the team that would be playing the opening match of the African Cup of Nations against la Côte d'Ivoire.
Guinea-Bissau.
Guinea-Bissau, they are on their 4th straight run, a remarkable journey since they started in 2017 in Gabon. They will be in Group A in position A4, which will be the opening match of the competition January 13th. Mikel, please.
Mozambique.
Mozambique will be in Group B in position B4. The Mambas are back in action after more than a decade-long pause. They will be in Group B in position B4. Mikel, please give it a nice stare. Thank you.
The Gambia.
The Gambia, the Scorpions are back for more after their 2021 debut in Cameroon. They will be in Group C, where they will be playing in the city of Yamoussoukro in position C4. Mikel, please. Angola, they hosted this beautiful competition back in 2010. The Palanca Negras will be in Group D, playing in Bouaké in position D4. Mikel, please.
Namibia.
The Brave Warriors in their fourth battle, a journey which they started in 1998. They will be playing in Korogo in Group E in position E4. And down to the last ball for you, Mikel.
Tanzania.
The Taifa Stars are making their third time a charm appearance. They will be playing in San Pedro in Group F in position F4. Thank you very much, Mikel. And now to you, Ashraf Hakimi. But before you reveal the first team, let us have a look at the video presentation of the teams in port number 3. In port number 3, we have South Africa, Cape Verde, Guinea, Zambia, Guinea Equatorial, and Mauritania. Ashraf, please give it a nice stare and reveal to us the team that will be joining Côte d'Ivoire in Group A.
Guinea Equatorial.
Zala Nacional, they're now appearing twice in a row. They are showing that they are a rising star in African football. They will be in Group A in position A3. Ashraf, please.
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde, the Blue Sharks will be joining Mozambique. The Blue Stars are recalling the 2013 participation in South Africa, where they finished in the quarterfinals. They will be looking to even do better in their fourth participation in Group B in position B3. Ashraf, please.
Guinea.
Guinea, Senior National, they have a goal-scoring machine, Serhou Guirassy, who will be aiming to break many goal-scoring records in this competition. They will be joining the Gambia in Group C, where they will be playing in Yamoussoukro in position C3. Now, Group D, Ashraf, please.
Mauritania.
Mauritania, Al Morabitoun, they're a new force to be reckoned with. They are on their third back-to-back qualifications in the African Cup of Nations, where they started in 2019 in Egypt. They haven't stopped since then. They will be in Group D, playing in Bouaké with Angola. And Ashraf, please.
South Africa.
Bafana Bafana, the 1996 victors, they are making a grand return after being absent for some years. They will be playing in Korogo with Namibia in Group E. And last but not the least for you,
Zambia.
Zambia, the Chipolo Polo, the 2012 almighty champions. They're back in Africa, biggest football stage after missing out on a couple of editions. They'll be playing in San Pedro with Tanzania. Thank you very much, Ashraf. Sergio, are you ready to reveal the teams in port number 2? But just before doing that, let us have a look at the teams that will be drawn shortly.
Une attaque plongeante et c'est l'ouverture du score. Et l'ouverture demandée.
Quasi officiel, quasi.
In port number 2, we have Nigeria, Cameroon, Mali, Burkina Faso, Ghana, and DR Congo. Mane, everyone is waiting for you to see the team that will be completing Group A. Please give it a nice stare. Take your time. Thank you, please.
Nigeria.
The Super Eagles will be here, knows a thing or two about lifting the trophy. You will not be playing, Mikel, but Nigeria has the qualifiers' highest goal scorer, Victor Osimhen, that will be leading the attack, where they will be playing in the stadium Alassane Ouattara in Group A, where they will be joined by Côte d'Ivoire, Guinea Equatorial, and Guinea-Bissau. Sergio, please give it a nice stare. Ghana, the Black Stars, 4-time title winners, they have some stellar youth energy and they'll be representing in their 24th participation. They'll be joining Cape Verde and Mozambique in Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny in Group B. And then Group C, please.
Cameroon.
The indomitable Lions, 5-time iconic champions. The country will be behind Abu Chu and his teammates gunning for the 6th star on their jersey. Cameroon were the beautiful host of last edition of this competition. They were also the last team to qualify to the African Cup of Nations. They'll be playing in the city of Yamoussoukro in Group C. And now, Sergio, please.
Burkina Faso.
Les Étalons, on their 13th outing, they were so close to the finals in the last African Cup of Nations. They were even closer in 2013. Mikel, I'm sure you remember that match. And they will be chasing the trophy this time. They will be playing in Bouaké in Group D. Sergio, please.
Mali.
Les Aigles, the 1972 finalists. Mali is known for their exceptional youth system, which is now coming into fruition. They will be playing in Korogo in Group E, joining South Africa and Namibia. And the last team for you, Sergio.
Congo RDC.
DR Congo, the Leopards, they're two-time champions. They won the competition in 1974, where they even had the legendary Muhammad Ali cheering for them in the final match, where he was there for the Rumble in the Jungle fight. They will be playing in San Pedro with Zambia and Tanzania. Thank you very much, Sergio. And now to the big man, Didier Drogba. Didier, are you ready? You are going to be revealing to us the heavyweights of the African continent, the top 5 teams in the continent. They will be completing the heads of the group. But first, let us have a look at the video representation of the 5 teams. Remaining teams in pot number 1 is Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, and Egypt. Didier, please give it a nice stare and reveal to us the team that will be completing Group B.
Egypt.
Egypt, the Pharaohs, they're boasting 7 titles in 26 appearances, with back-to-back hat-trick wins from 2006 all the way to 2010 in Angola. They will be completing Group B, where they're joined by Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. And now, Group C. Didier, please.
Senegal, with Sadio Mane.
The Lions of Teranga, they're the defending champions. Senegal remain unbeaten in the qualifiers. Sadio Mane, you'll be leading the team with so much pride. You'll be playing in Yamoussoukro against Cameroon. You have a history with Cameroon. Has a special place in your heart. You'll be playing Guinea and the Gambia. DJ, please.
Algeria.
Algeria, the FNAP, the 2-time champions, they dominated the qualifiers and are ready for a really strong comeback. They'll be playing in Group D in Bouaké with Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. And now, in Korogo, Didier, please.
Tunisia.
The Carthage Eagles, they lifted the trophy 20 years ago. They'll be aiming for a matchup that they had in 2004's achievements. They'll be playing in the city of Korogo with Mali, South Africa, and Namibia. And now, the last but not the least,
Morocco.
The Atlas Lions, 1976 champions, they were the first team to qualify, and they're coming strong from a semi-final World Cup in Qatar, where Ashraf Hakimi played a very important role there, and I'm sure you'll be doing everything possible to keep the Moroccan dream alive in the city of San Pedro, which completes our draw for this evening. Let us have a look one more time at the groups. In Group A, they will be playing in the stadium of Alassane Ouattara here in Abidjan. In Group A, we have Côte d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Guinea Equatorial, and Guinea-Bissau. In Group B, they'll be playing in Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny in Abidjan. We have Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. In Group C, we have Senegal, Cameroon, Guinea, and the Gambia. And in Group D, playing in Bouaké, we have Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. And in Group E, played in Korogo, we have Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia, and finally in Group F in the city of San Pedro, we have Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania. From my side, it's been a great honor to share the stage with you, amazing legends, and I can only wish all the teams all the best of luck come January 2024. I would hand the stage back to our wonderful hosts, Akon and Koni Toure. Thank you.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Thank you.
Wow. Cameroon again. Sadio, yo.
Merci encore à Samson.
Thank you. Please give them a very big applause for having led this draw ceremony. From now on, the teams know their adversaries, the company.
To watch next year, I promise. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mane, we are defending the champions. What do you think about this draw?
Wow.
La ilaha illallah.
Well, I think a really difficult group.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm half of Gambian, half of Guinean.
Yeah, just for that.
I can say that all my parents come from Guinea, so Cameroon also is really tough. So what can I say?
I'm out of the way. I agree.
Really complicated group, but like I said, it's football. We're going to try to do our best like we did like all the time and try to go through in the first round, which we know it will be really tough, but let's keep trying.
Absolutely. Nice.
Ashraf, vous et vos coéquipiers avez rendu l'Afrique.
You and your teammates made Africa proud in Qatar last year. Congratulations. Of course, you cannot deceive and disappoint, please, your fans.
We'll try to do our best during this Afcon, similar to what we did in the World Cup. We have a good team, a good group, so we'll do our utmost. We'll try to win. We'll try.
Let's get to you.
Nigeria.
Quick question. Do you see a victory for Nigeria in this one?
Of course. We're always the favorite, aren't we? We're always the favorite.
Did everybody hear that? In your hometown?
We're in a tough group, but of course, when we come to these tournaments, we're always there. We're always the favorite. There's a lot of, tough teams here, but Nigeria is always, we are Nigeria, aren't we? So, no disrespect. But yeah.
Alors, Didier, que pensez-vous?
Didier, what do you think about the lack of the elephant? Do you think that the host country will win at home? First, I do think that Cote d'Ivoire is very proud and happy to host African Cup of Nations in 2023 here. And all the Ivorians will do all it takes for it to be the most beautiful African Cup of Nations. As for Cote d'Ivoire, I know that this group is as difficult as all the others. But as we used to say, disappointment is not Ivorian. We are organizing African Cup of Nations at home. It will be challenging with teams such as Senegal, Morocco, Nigeria, just to name a few. But Cote d'Ivoire remains Cote d'Ivoire with two caps, with a very strong team, and all Cote d'Ivoire behind their team. So we will do all what we can for the trophy to remain, for the cup to remain at home. Thank you.
Well done, Mikel. And of course, my new brother in life right now, Ashraf Hakimi. Shukran.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I gave myself the freedom to come down the stairs. Mr. Aji Fradi, good evening. You were born in Tunisia. You have been defender, and then you became a coach, and you have been supporting your team, Tunisia. I guess it has been challenging. What do you think about the draw of this day? Do you think that it will be just another competition for your country? Yes, of course. I do think that the draw was equal, it was fair, and it will be challenging for all the teams. Africa has made a stride and progress. Teams have become more mature and stronger. For Tunisia, of course, it has been a few years that we won the cup, and this victory has had an impact on the Tunisian people, and especially it increased our pride and our joy. And so from then on, we have been expecting our next victory. So I will say that we have a young team. We have a team which is made of youth, which have bright future, with a very good captain. So with all this hope, we can't but dream. We can't also but wish you good luck. Good evening.
All right, I saw a familiar face. The one of Gadji Seli, the legend. Good evening. Good evening. I said it earlier on, Côte d'Ivoire is one of the few countries to have touched both types of trophies. So what does this represent for you when you see Yaya? Afcon, so ending up winning that trophy, because my friends here from Senegal, 1992, we dreamt of lifting that trophy. It was very heavy, heavier than the one that we have on stage today, but we really wanted to lift that trophy, and I believe that with the determination that we had, we were able to lift it, and it was immense pride for us. And after us, they changed it, so we're proud to be the last ones. So Côte d'Ivoire is even prouder of that victory. I remember it was on January 26, 1992, and on that date, I was celebrating my 10th birthday. I think I saw Basile Boli as well. All right. Coming over, Basile Boli. Basile Boli, you were born in Abidjan. You are famous, notorious for winning the Champions League with Marseille in 1993. The Champions League trophy that you lifted with Marseille. So what are your favorite moments in African football that you've witnessed over the years? First of all, I would like to say that I'm happy to be here because the Afcon is being played in Côte d'Ivoire. We have a wide array of talented players, and we also have tremendous organizations. I'm pleased to be in attendance, and I see the legends. I see this entire organization. We really want.
Imekuwa ni nzuri zaidi kushuhudia upangaji wa makundi, Tanzania tukiwa katika group F, ambapo grupu hilo yuko Morocco, Congo, Zambia pamoja na Tanzania. Bwana, tumetazamaje hasa upangaji wa makundi kwa chache zaidi kutamatisha shughuli?
Yeah, of course.